Hello everyone, welcome to the Northern Tarot. My name is Andy. Today, as usual, we'll go back to the daily readings, and this is gonna be for the 24th and 25th of April 2023. This is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Okay, so the energies of next week we already analyzed in the weekly prediction. If you're new to the channel, you can go back to the readings on Friday. And have more informations about the energies of next week. For the next 2 days, Mercury will start retrograding. The only thing I want to add in of this event is normally Mercury comes back to give people a second chance or second revisions of things. So basing on that sense, plus this time is about the preparing the new beginnings for people. Now, I suggest in your situation, if something, some opportunities or someone coming back, give it a thought before you're making decisions if you want to reconnect to that event or not. Because if you already done the work, there's nothing left to be dealt with or to be said about, then there's no need to waste your time. This is about preserving your energy, because once you bring that to awareness, you will see how the matrix works on people. It triggers people doing things without knowing why they do it. So if you're out of the matrix, you will see it clearly and you will save a lot of time. And that's just when you know that you're gonna create the life the way you want. So also when you aware of the thing that was in the old patterns and you choose not doing it, even something telling you maybe, but once you're aware that you don't do it, I guarantee you the new things will pop up. And that is when you start to uncover all the new blessings, the new opportunities, new people. Okay, so let's go straight to the cards and we will see what spirits have for us for the next 2 days. Okay, so as usual, we will go to the oracle card first, and I will start with the star code Astro to see what we have for the 24th and 25th of April 2023. And thank you very much for all your support and comments yesterday to the video about the Matrix. If you have time, please share that with your friends and families. It might help other people too, because it's the general knowledge that we can apply to any sign. And also thank you very much to Divinity to send me the super stickers. Thank you very much for your support. I really appreciate that. So back to our readings today. We have the 24th and we have the 25th. Now, let's see what we have. We have the 8th house, the mystery, number 46. Now, this is about people getting really close to the alignment of the your higher self. So as I explained in a couple of videos before, now and then after a certain period of time, we will reach that alignment of ourselves. And suddenly you see everything will exactly what you visualize. It gives you the sense of where you're heading. This is a sense of we are heading closer and closer every day, every minute, toward the North Node. So this is the energies going on. 46 is about some things really comes to an end. So if you in the situations feeling like a lot of things been removed and a lot of new things need to be replaced now to keep the balance, but it's not quite happening yet. But you start to notice about changes, even in your energy, even the signs that angels and spirit trying to show you, especially the sorry, repetitions of numbers, sequences. Now, when you see it, you will know this is about the the new things coming in. This the very close to the timing, the divine timing of the new life or a new opportunities or a new way of living. It's very similar to um, the introductions that I try to describe. So this is why this Mercury retrograde is really cute energy. Normally, it will cause disruptions. It will cause, you know, the headless chicken. The feeling of being like the headless chickens. You confuse between things. But this time, it's an urge to people to finish things, to clear out things, or to avoid doing the same things because there's a new thing trying to come in. So this is a sense of something really interesting, unexpected surprises gonna come in for people. So it's really great. Okay, so the second card, let's see what we have. Let's go to the star seed. With the star seed oracle, let's see what we have. We have the 8th house there, and the 8th house is also about shared finances, intimacy, loans, assets, property, joint venture goals, mysteries, and partners' resources. I think this cards came out once before recently, and because we were talking about the shared investment and things like that, there's something about the money that will come around. So it can be good, it can be bad, but it will be for the better because you will have to deal with it. So if you have any debt you haven't clear, it's the time to think about it. It's a time that you can borrow a loan, or it's a time to clear a loan. Something about the comeback around of financial issue here that I can see. The reason why I say that because next month in May, there will be quite a number of events based on the energies I saw this morning, because I prepare for the reading for next month, but I will do next week. There's something about the rebalance in your financial sectors, because next month is all about works. It's all about ventures, travels, works, and it's very kind of like the blooming in things, and it's really good energies coming in. So that's why I was thinking that this time Mercury retrograde is prepare something for that energy is about to come. Okay, so the second card, the star seeds. Let's see what we have. You got the love, Hadrian energy, codependency, boundaries. You got the love. I think this is about you are filtering, because it's matching with the energies which Mercury trigger at the moment. So you are considering options and revising the history of your emotional life. Some things about you, it's like the clarity you gain on people, especially it reminds me of the reading uh, on Thursday when we do the weekend. There's something a challenge about the fire sign or the Leo sign. a lot of people want to gain some very good insight about themselves through reflecting the past experiences, especially those experiences that never come clear, it stay in ambiguity, but now you start to see things with clearer eyes, and it's a sign of you promoting yourself, you promoting your life skill. So it's the sense of maturity, the sense of heading closer to the alignment with your future self. Okay, so let's go to love and relationship to see what we have. One card for love and relationship. So far we've got the mysteries, which is actually about the revelations of things. So it's not quite the way it sounds, like mysterious, like that you cannot see things or understand things. It's the revelations of things, the clarities in a certain areas in your life. But I have the feeling it's something about the general method of how you're gonna function and maneuver your life, and that will involve both work and emotional life. So let's see the relationship we have. Unrequited love. There's not enough attractions or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Now, this is not about someone you are seeing. Remember, this energy is about reflecting, gaining clarities, because this piece of information is very important. It will show you a better way to do this in the future when you comes to the same issue that you want to you want to pursue, or you want to achieve, whatever it is. Especially, this is about interacting with other energies, which is another people. So the three cards in combinations says that there is something about the way you view people were at that time of a different levels of where you need to learn and reach to the point where you are now. So that's why we call it the divine timing. And the closer you get to that divine timing, the clearer you start to see things. So there's something spirit trying to show you about someone from the past. It's not your ex, because the karmic one is cleared, the debt is paid, now you are free. But they want to show you about why these people were there in the past. So your job is to make sense of, or put things into terms, why they came in your life and why you actually gave them the green light at that point. Even there's nothing proper, there's wasn't necessarily any relationship, but there is something about the lessons that, and this is kind of a very valuable piece of information, because it show you who you were and why you shouldn't be that way, if you see what I mean, because it will give you plenty more of opportunities to create or to manifest what you really want, what really makes you happy, without doing the same mistake. Okay, for example, one lesson: you are too trusting in people. it, it's just a random example, right? But it's really something I feel is very deep, that you really need to extract from your own experience, because that piece will allow the new things come in for you once you see it. It's like you solving the matrix, but when you're unable to solve the whole thing, even you provided the general idea, the goal of where where you need to go to do something, but because it needs some sort of like the details, like very detailed skills of how you solving, you know, smaller things in your life. So this is one of the very important and valuable lessons. So now let's go to the tarot and we will see for 24th and 25th of April. The general energies we will have. The Ace of Wands. It's amazing. This is what we're talking about. There's something about you getting so close to that new beginning. Then there's some... The Ace of Wands here, it feels like things being cleared out for you. So you're under a big blessings here. I mean, like the hidden truth, all the things that fooled you in the past, all the most sneaky things that, because you are naive about things and you have the kind nature, right? So you tend to be fooled by the things, but because you're under a big blessing around this time, with everything's going on at the moment, things just come to the surface to show you. So you don't actually need to do much. It just comes to you and show you. The only job for you to do is actually to recognize it and take it in and process it and make it your own wisdom. So let's see the challenge, because the new start is ready for you. So this is the new start being made for you. The challenge is the magicians. This is what I'm talking about. So the new start prepare for you. The challenge is if you can understand it, can see it, spiritually speaking, because we are working in spiritual sector, right? Everything needs to view with spiritual knowledge, spiritual views, or else the whole thing doesn't work. Because we learn how to solve things and how to create life, manifest things on another level, different ways of doing things. Basically, that's where we're heading. And it's a process. It needs a lot of practice. It needs a lot of knowledge. Now, this is what is about, that we gain all the knowledge, we gain all the guidances, we got everything we needed. Question is, why is this in challenge? Now, that piece of information right there is exactly what is the challenge for you. So depends on your situations. You're either dealing with someone being playing or messing with your mind, or you dealing with the situations that also messing with your mind, because that situation is very similar to a person. It's designed to trigger exactly the same weakness that you need to see through. Okay, so let's see your higher self message. What is coming toward you and you're not aware of? The Five of Swords. There's something that you will have to change here. We don't know what is that yet, so we'll leave it there until we clarify the card. Now let's see your mentality. What is your mentality? We have the Five of Cups. I think this is exactly the challenge at the moment. Now the Five of Cups is about this is unlike other people, other readers, they all say Five of Cups is about you upset, you see these things but you cannot see the other things. That is too normal, right? The challenge here is the Magician. Think about that. So there's something about you refuse to kind of a resistant to change it. Or here, because it's a cup. For me, it's this is about your internal energy. So the energy is within you being blocked at the moment. It's blocked because there's something not being answered or explained convincingly enough to allow you to open your mind to clear the blockage. So now, what coming toward you, you have the Strength card. I see a Leo again. I don't know why, but this is like a new energy is coming in. So it's not the same with the one that might fooling you or playing with your head before. It can be anyone. It can be any sign. So we will clarify more about this. But for some reason, I just see Leo right away. My bad. Okay, so let's clarify this reading, and we will have a final conclusion on what's going on. This is a bit interesting for Monday and Tuesday, because it's only a start of the week. So the Ace of Wands, you have the Temperance. This is amazing. So it feels like you just got the new energies. You just feel like you're on the new level. There is something about you upgrading the things within you. You come out as a new fresh person because you actually matching that new energies of the new beginning, the new fresh start of the Ace of Wands. You want to say something to someone, but it's like you do you're trying to, how I say, doing the pro and cons, and like forth and back thinking about if you should or should not see someone or talk to someone, or explain or something about how you feel, because the Temperance here is about energy you're ready to move forward. So it's very similar to the sense of someone want to say goodbye, but they kind of thinking, is that necessary? Something about the thought that you're having. This is quite interesting. So let's see the challenge. The Magician. Why the Magician is here? What hold you back? And that what hold you back is the Five of Cups. So the challenge here is the Page of Cups. The Page of Pentacles. What hold you back is you still don't feel like there's enough or good excuses or good reasons, or even you just need one good reasons to start something but you couldn't find it. That's why you don't know if you want to talk to someone here. Okay, so we will see. Now, in this case, I will clarify the Five of Cups first, because the Five of Cups is linked to the Magician. The Five of Cups clarified by the Lovers. That's what we're talking about. So the pictures start to to show clearer and clearer. So everything was exactly what we've been saying so far. You're feeling like you don't know if you want to talk to someone, because it's not about you're upset or you forget about other opportunities and things like that. um, you trying to gain that piece of information that you need to learn, the lesson that you register. That is exactly these three cards, the oracle cards say. Now you do the filtering. That's what I said since the beginning when we see you got the love. That Hadrian energy, the boundary things there. And as I say, the truth just comes to the surface itself. So you in that process of being shown who is meant for you. So this is actually the universe is working for you rather than you do any work. Your job is actually just receive the informations here. It's really interesting energy going on. And unlike other times, you've got people around, even the flings around you and things like that. You're trying to process everyone. You're trying to filter people to see why you were with that person, why you like that person, or why you actually even gave the green light to that person, because none of them now makes sense to you because of the Five of Cups. You're just feeling like at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what there or what is gone, you just don't get it. It's just not something that you want or something that like belong to you. If you see what I'm trying to make the point here. So let's see the Five of Swords, because the Five of Swords is actually the answer. So the Five of Swords is clarified by the Hangman. The Five of Swords here, I don't see it's in reverse energy. That's the thing, because if it's in reverse energy, it will be easier. But it's not. It's actually very very certain. The energy is very certain about changing the way of, because you're trying to find the right way of thinking, the right thought, based on all the experiences of the people that you dealt with before. But something about the way you're thinking, the spirits want you to see it beyond. So let's pull another card for the Five of Swords before I can conclude what is this type of energies. The Five of Swords is the Two of Pentacles. Now this is exactly what you trying to delay. So at the moment, you're not sure if you want to talk to someone or give them a chances and things like that. And the conversation will take place. That's the thing. So your futures, this is what I see, right? Finally, you will accept the energies of coming to conversation with someone. But the thing here is, this is about a disclosure. You agree to talk to someone, or even through phone calls. You don't need to fix yeah, you don't have to be face to face, but video call, for example, still face to face but from distance. This is about a disclosure, because the Hangman here is about to say that, to allow you to move forward, which what coming in for you here. the disclosure, the clarities between you and someone still need to be solved. And now that is when we're talking about the matrix. And then you will understand what the free will is about. Sometimes we don't actually have free will. Shocking truth. You have the free will when the matrix is in rest. But when the matrix is running, you don't have a free will. That is why we have to work with the energies and understand what it's trying to tell us. So we always stay in harmony with the current energies going on, and that is why we're always healthy. Our mentality is always spot on, so we can have a better life. Okay, so what coming toward you? You have the Queen of Swords and the Strength card again. I don't know what is the disclosure of this about, so we're gonna clarify the disclosure. But now, there's some sort of fire side coming in for you here, but the Queen of Swords saying that it's not for you. Interesting. So this is like this is a new one, not the old one, or even the old one, doesn't matter. But whoever it is, especially Leo side here is very strong, right? It's a test. It's the test. But it's also about keeping you in that position for some reasons, temporarily. So this is not permanent, but it's temporarily. So it keeps you in that position, somewhere where it depends on your situation. So let's clarify the Two of Pentacles, because I'm curious about the disclosure of this type of conversations, like the clarities about you and someone. So who are you talking to? And what it's about. So let's see the Two of Pentacles. We have Judgment. Wow. Okay, so, well, we don't have to go further because it's been written in the star. It looks like you are destined with someone that you're trying to avoid. It's not really your cup of tea, if I say that. But there is something about you and this connection. Because the reason why I say that's because we have the Lovers here, so obviously there's a lot of people trying to get back to you, keep in touch with you, and you are in that process of that one no, or even in the past, no, because in the future it might the same patterns happen again, and you will definitely never have to think again. And someone kind of like interesting coming in, but I feel this is a new energy. It's not something you already met, not someone you already met. Let's clarify the Strength card to see. But you kind of like not certain about this. You're feeling, because there's something about the red flags, because they got something with the same patterns of the people that you have to learn from in the past. So let's see, the Strength card is clarified by the Lovers. There you go. This is what we're talking about. So yeah, I have the feeling that you are so close to that divine timing of getting a proper relationship, but there's a process of doing it, and it will depends a lot on when you are ready, because you still think it's not what you wanted yet. So I will leave this here, and we will go deeper next Wednesday. Actually, I say that when we did the reading on Friday, isn't it? Yeah, on Friday I did say that, and the answer actually getting clearer today already. So maybe on Wednesday we will see a bigger pictures of what's coming. For now, I think this is quite satisfying information for today. So guys, if you like what I'm doing, please like, share the video, subscribe to my channel to help it grow. If you want to donate, please find the donate button in the description box, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.